KG, show a little professionalism is all I'd say to you. We have a job to do. And while we're in the zone, biggest lead tonight for Denver was 43. If you're just joining us, looking at that score, Moses Brown. He screwed up the backboard. It's crooked. It's crooked. It's crooked. That happened here, I know, a week or so ago with Robert Williams doing the same thing, and it was like a 50-minute delay. Crooked. Don't say that. Don't say a word. We don't want a 50-minute delay. We want running time right about now. Running clock. This Smith, Chan, Char, 3. Rebound by Preston. Char off the bench for the Nuggets, a double-double. 13 and 12. Dan Preston had some right foot surgery last season. Coffee, his dad played for a short time in the NBA, gets it to go. And here Coffee, his dad Richard played in Europe as well. His sister played or plays at Northwestern. Interesting. Christian Brown. Beautiful lead pass there. Did I tell you? I think I've told you the story. When I was with the Timberwolves back in those early days, they had some bad teams. You remember that by chance? Yeah, we do. We used to come through and thump y'all. Yeah. So the league had asked me. They said John Kozner, who's no longer there, and John Kozner's an incredible person. Tom Corelli, who is still there, and others said, "Would you mind creating some highlights that can be generically used around the league?" I don't know if it was for Ahmad Rashad's show or not, but anyway, so we'd have games like this where the Timberwolves were losing by like 30, 40 points. So I tried not to use the kid's name. All right, here he comes atop the key. Looking inside a congested lane, back out to Preston right now. Searching inside, shot clock is at 10. And comes inside, Brown slams it in. And they would take those clips and they'd put them like with Jordan in the Bulls, or they put it with, Dr. J or whoever. And we do these highlights, these fake highlights in games like this. And there was no crowd noise, right? It was dead. Well, they're never going to pipe the crowd noise in later, I'm sure. Yeah, well, early on, that is the side. Early on, the Timberwolves played in the Dome, in the Humphrey Metrodome, and then they went and they built the Target Center after a year. And you miss those days? Do you miss your T-Wolves? You know what you miss? You miss being with the team because you felt like such a part. Yes. And that, there they made you feel like family, as they do with every team. And you talk to any of the local broadcasters, they're loved by their fans. They got great following, but you miss, like when we come into a game like this, we don't care who wins at all. We don't. No. But when you're doing, there's Mike Fratello and Brian Seaman, who is there. Look at that guy yawning over there. Look at that guy. He almost fell asleep. Anyway, my point is, there's Coach Fratello. Not there, but the other guy next to him. Anyway, so. You know what's cool? You feel like you're part of a family, and we do at Turner feel like we're part of the part of the Turner Brothers sports family, and the NBA family because we see all the teams. Exactly. But what I'm saying is, when you fly with them on the charter, like when you're you get on the charter a couple hours after the game, there's food waiting when you talk to the players, the coaches, because no one really goes to sleep. You're so wound up from the game, and then you're playing the next night. Oh, here's a drive-by coffee. And Brown. What's cool is seeing how Kevin Garnett, when he sees you, no, seriously, the love and appreciation, because that's the chemistry you're talking about. Because, and again, you saw KG when he was a baby. You saw baby KG. Well, you know what they did? What was so smart? Kevin was 17 when they. You know the famous story. By the way, the late Flip Saunders and Kevin McHale were the ones to draft him. Ryan Saunders is on the bench for the Denver Nuggets as an assistant coach. Ryan is, and he's a wonderful guy. We broke our hearts to lose Flip a couple years ago, and he's just like his dad. His dad was an incredible coach, as we know. His change over. I'll try to get this in real quick. But with Garnett, they let him bring some of his buddies on the flight. They wanted to surround him with guys his own age. Yes. Because he had some old players on that team.
Like Sam Mitchell.
Like Sam Mitchell. Yes, exactly. And we usually do the games with McHale and Trent Tucker. Here's Preston with the three. Got it. Nice shot there.
Well, I just love how KG just kind of fawns over you because of the relationship you guys have.
He's a special.
He is a great guy.
He's a special friend. And
all the guys.
I hope everybody enjoyed tonight in the NBA. Like, share, and subscribe. Leave your comments as to which games you'd like to see in the future, which matchups. Support the channel by donating with PayPal or Cash.app. Information's in the description. We'll catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching, friends. Thanks for all the support.
Yep, happy birthday. So the Nuggets have now won at home 10 consecutive games. They go to 25-13 overall. They're the number one team in the Western Conference, tied with Memphis. Their home record is 15-3, the third best in the league, in back of Golden State and Memphis. They're the number one seed again. They didn't need Nikola Jokic tonight, who finished with 12 points. Off the bench, Highland had 16, 18 from Murray. And the Clippers are going to lose their fourth consecutive game, and they lose their fourth straight for the first time since October when they lost 4 in a row. They dropped to 21-19, and on the road they're now 10-11. Denver's biggest win this season. The biggest win before tonight was 25 points. It's the Clippers' largest loss this season. It was a 31-point win. And all you can do in this, the great thing for the Clippers is they can play again tomorrow night.
Yes, and short memory, not too long of a flight.
Right? No.
And then you
About
get
2
the chance
hours
to do it all over again.
Let's go over to Steph, who's with Jamal Murray.
Thank you so much, Kevin. Okay, Jamal, this is quite a game that you all put together tonight. I would love to know, what was the recipe for the separation that you created early?
Just come out ready to play and stay consistent. That was a big thing. We kept the same energy defensively the whole game. And obviously, we just had it rolling. We were trusting each other. We had a lot of assists, and guys were moving the ball.
You mentioned the word defense. I know that Coach Malone has been really harping on that and wanting you all to take it seriously more consistently. He says quarter to quarter, he wants to see the high-level play. How do you think you all did tonight?
I think we did great. I think the best thing about us is that we did good in the first half, but we kept it throughout the game. We didn't let loose and give them life in the third quarter, so that was good to see.
We showed on the air that Coach Malone was talking about building championship habits. How much does he talk about that, and how important is it to you all moving forward, especially after a game like tonight?
It was a great win. I know we got to stay consistent with it, like I said. Bring the same energy tomorrow against Cleveland. Don't get too hot, don't get too low. It was a great win, but we got better work to do.
Thank you so much for stopping. Nice job.
Thank you.
It was a 31-point win for Murray and his Denver Nuggets. Coming up inside the NBA, presented by Kia. Producer tonight was Jeff Randolph, and our director, Andrew Greenhouse. Terrific job, guys. Associate Director Chris Nelson. Production assistants by Tyler Mackins, along with Elizabeth Crafton and Calvin Barnes. Statistician Brian Taylor. Reggie Miller and Stephanie Reddy and the rest of our terrific TNT crew. Kevin Harlan saying goodnight from Denver and sending you to the award-winning Ernie Johnson Jr.